We're here in Seattle. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started, and today's starter, George Kirby.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Now here is George Springer. And that misses. And we're underway here in game 4.
Ball, that's down.
Check swing, no appeal, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, 3-0.
That one misses.
Nope.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Nathan Lucas, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike. Lucas goes 5 feet 11 inches, 180 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Rodriguez on his way over, and out number 1 on the grab. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Pickoff throw, and Springer's in there safely. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Anthony Santander at the plate. That one close, ruled the ball, and it's 1-0. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 4 of the ALCS. There's the strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's out.
Move to first. And Springer's in there safely. And a pitch. That one off the mark. And that's ball 3. Alejandro Kirk waiting to hit for Toronto. 3-1 is on the way. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Alejandro Kirk in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And that is that. Blue Jays leave a pair. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park. And towing the slab in this one, Shane Bieber. How about a scouting report on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off left side. Got him swinging. Up with it. Fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Batting second, the catcher, Cal.
At the plate, Cal Raleigh. Big time power. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And another ball. 1 out, bases empty. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Varsho makes the grab, and there's 2 down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup.
The center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. That misses, and that's ball 1. That one at the knees for a strike. Off the mark there, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 out, space is empty.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. This to third. Clement zips it across. Rodriguez out of the play. And that'll do it. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Scoreless after 1. Fourth game of the ALCS. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Kirby back to work. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. On the ground to third, Suarez slings to first and quickly one away in the second.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You got to be sharp.
Addison Barger stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty.
Yep, that ball went out.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt pop it. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. Second inning here, no score. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Center field. Rodriguez in position. 2 down.
Batting it, the third baseman.
So up next, Ernie Clement. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Canzone pulls it in on the run. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
The second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Fouled off. He was late.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
This is off the inside. Now 1 and 2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Foul ball there. misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Kirk to first, out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Oh, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And that one hammered. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Mariners are down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. New inning getting started. Here's Andres Jimenez. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And that one is lifted in the air. Robles sizing this one up, hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The second baseman.
And the batter is George Springer. Walked to open the ball game.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Next offering misses. 1-1. Just missed.
2-1.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
That one
One
almost
ball,
got
one
him.
strike.
Two outs. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Toss to Naylor, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still no score. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here is Dominic Canzone.
Dominic Canzone.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Lucas makes the catch, and there's one down.
Batting it, the right fielder, Victor.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got three straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
J.P. Crawford in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Now, Boog, I don't have the numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them in the field just because the defenders aren't as involved in the game. They're not as sharp, and who knows if that played any factor there, but I think there could be something to it.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And that's outside. And it's 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Tapped back up the middle. Springer flips it behind his back. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great concentration to get that one started. He gets the force at second. Glove work at its finest.
Back in Seattle, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Fastball is outside. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. You're going to let it go. You better be ready to swing it.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Strike 2.
The count is full.
And he grounds one to the right side. Polanco tosses to first, and Guerrero is set down.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next for Toronto, Anthony Santander worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Santander, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. Right side, Robles has a beat on it, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And 1-1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
2 down, nobody on. Here in game 4 of the ALCS. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
The center fielder, number 5, Dalton.
Go ahead, run on base.
Varsho.
And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Varsho needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Way upstairs, 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Addison Barger in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got him swinging. 1 hit, 1 left. And midway in the 4th, we're tied, 0-0. Bottom of the fourth, and here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
The catcher.
He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. That smash towards center. One away.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet. It just is one of those bad luck ABs.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Hard hit left side. Gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
So digging in, Jorge Polanco. On the ground right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And Polanco is out. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle. And we're still knotted at 0. Fourth game of the ALCS. Now it's the DH, Addison Barger. Kirby back to work. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
That one fouled off. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. One down, base is empty. That one the other way, and foul ball. Next offering upstairs. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Jimenez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. The shortstop takes the ball. That pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. That one missed. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot to third. Suarez throw to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and we are still scoreless. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Josh Naylor.
He's got a nice, short, compact swing. Doesn't swing and miss a whole lot.
On the ground, right side. Guerrero takes it to the bag, and the leadoff man set down, and they're half the fifth.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
One down, and stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. Fly to left his first time. Rudder takes off. Popped in the air. Left field. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's saving extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's Victor Robles. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Varsho moving under it, makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Seattle. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Back at T-Mobile Park, top 6. Here's George Springer to start it off. Ripped to right, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Go ahead run on base. Lucas digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. Runner. Springer on the run. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. And the 0-2. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here in Game 4 of the ALCS. And Springer's in there safely. Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. No score yet, but a runner at third with two away. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No ball, two strikes.
Two outs. That one 95 to finish them off.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the sixth inning. And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That's off the mark. Ball two.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And it stays fair.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boo, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. And that drops in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand. Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
In the dirt, but kept close to second, and he's out.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, trying to get in the scoring position, but if it doesn't get away very far, or you you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Now batting.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Cal Raleigh. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Swung on, belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez has grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Clement sizes this one up, drops into the glove, and that ends the inning.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back.
Mariners.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Caleb Ferguson.
Caleb Ferguson.
Here's the catcher to hit, Alejandro Kirk. 1 for 2.
Kirk.
High in the air, out to right. Robles. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 5.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Varsho.
Ferguson, a 6'3" lefty, 225 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Gabe Spire appears to be getting loose. Hancock, the right-hander, also getting loose. Base is empty, 1 away, late here in Game 4. Out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Addison.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Addison Barger. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Now fly ball to right center. Rodriguez grabs it on the run. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Second baseman, Jorge.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Now 1-1. That's a little bit low.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, That speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Inside. Counts full, 3-2. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Next to hit, Josh Naylor. Right through there for a strike.
Well, and a bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Pitch misses, and that is ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Just missed.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The 2-1. And that one is inside.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. With the go-ahead run at first, here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And this place is rocking. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
And now Dominic Canzone, and first offering is fouled off. That one missing inside. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Braden Fisher getting loose out there. Dominguez also getting ready. 2 down, nobody on. That one catches the zone. 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Liner, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming home. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Emerson Hancock.
Now pitching.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close.
Emerson.
There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now Ernie Clement. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fought off foul. A little bit low. Going to count 1-2. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Andres Munoz, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. That misses. 2-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Jimenez up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in Game 4 of the ALCS. There's a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Gets a piece and stays alive. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That misses. The count now 2-2. One down, base is empty. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in. 2 down. Here's George Springer. Ripped on a line to center. Rodriguez makes the catch, and that is that. Blue Jays go down in order, still behind by a count of 1-0.
Now pitching for
back
the Blue
now,
Jays.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into
Number
the bottom of the
63.
8th. Braden Fisher.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford.
That's shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
That's in there, and it's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. In there. And so now 1-2. That's down and in.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And they'll do it again. Hit in the air, left field. Lucas on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one
Now
down.
batting, the designated hitter, Randy.
Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 in this one. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Brendan Little up and loosening in the pen. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-2 the count. Outside with a breaking ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 gone.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Raleigh in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one back there. But it slices just foul. Almost got him.
2 strikes.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Clement makes the play, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 8 full here in game 4. It's the Mariners 1 and the Jays nothing. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Andres Munoz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. In the air, left field. Canzone on his way over. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
He's 2 outs away. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
1 down, base is empty.
3-0.
Anthony Santander in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Anthony Santander will hit next.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
This is again 5 in a row.
Hopefully the umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
He was late there, strike one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Now only one out remaining. So two down now, and here is Alejandro Kirk, 1 for 3.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
2 outs. And a slider misses down and away. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Line drive. Fair ball. Guerrero around second, headed for third. And they hold the tying run at third. Throw up the stop sign even with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
So the tying run in scoring position down. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. And that is out of play. There's a strike at the knees. This could end it. And 1-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Towards first, steps on the bag himself. Ball game.